Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Solae. I have been die cutting in the weekend and I have also tried out my new scissors that I have bought from online store maybe over a month ago, and I finally got to use it. So I want to show you what I've been doing in the weekend. Now these were just really fun to do. It also helped me use up some scrap papers as well. Now you guys, if you've been following me, you know how much I value every bit of paper that's in my hands, which is including scrap papers. So whatever little bits of paper I can use for die cutting, or if I can use it to make embellishment, little embellishments, I would just keep them all. Now I have a new system for my scrap papers. I have one of my IKEA drawers on my left side this way. I have emptied one of the drawers out, which had some other bits and pieces in there. I emptied it out and I decided to dedicate my second drawer for my scrap papers, and that is really helping me use it up even more, which I really like. And it's also helping me be able to see those different scrap papers that I have that I could combine together to create something different. So let me show you some of the things that I have been doing. Now the things that I'm going to be showing you, they're not like heavily embellished embellishments, like the layered embellishments. What I'm trying to show you is how I like to go about preparing to make future embellishments. So one of the dies I have used is this star die. Now as you can see, there are many different types of stars on there, and you can cut out, if you put a paper on this and cut it through, put it through once, you get this many stars in one go. So I really love this die. Now I bought this die from Kaisercraft, which is a company here in Australia, 2 years ago. And I really love it, and I've been using it a lot. So when you cut this out, you get all of these stars, you guys. So I also love holographic things, but I cannot find holographic cardstocks online or at Spotlight or any shops that I try to look for, okay? But I found this lovely wrapping paper, which is holographic magical, at TK Maxx nearby me. So I bought a large holographic wrapping paper roll a while ago. So I have been using this to die cut. So I use this to die cut all of these amazing holographic stars. Now, if I wanted these stars to be thicker, I can actually glue the wrapping paper onto another cardstock and cut it together. But I find that hard for me to cut because of my shoulder and my wrist. So I like to just it was so much easier just cutting the wrapping paper. And then if I have to layer it or double it up, I can do it afterwards. So these are the ones that you get out of this die. But then I'll show you the ones I have triple layered and like quadruple layered or just double layered stars using the holographic wrapping paper. Isn't that beautiful? Now, I can't find stars like this online anywhere, of course. So if I am able to come up with something like this, just using a simple die like this, then I am super happy. So what I'm trying to encourage you guys is that if you are looking for something unique and different and you want to make it yourself, have a look at the basic shapes you have and try to come up with something from it. So those are my stars. So as you can see, I have many different holographic stars, and I have combined it with the Buenos Dias scrap papers that I have used to cut the stars out of this. So that's one. That's one project that I've done to add to my future embellishment projects. Then another one is I have a star-shaped layering die. So I have about 5 different sizes of the stars. So this one is kind of like the smallish size, and I have die cut many of this, and then I double layered it. Now I double layered it using a foam in between, as you can see, and I just like slightly tilted another star to put on top. Then you get this embellishment base, which is like having a starburst die. So there's that. So I have made several of them. Some of them I used the foil paper, if you add a different foiled look or glitter or something that's a bit different to the normal paper, then you get a really nice effect. Then, so I have made several of those stars, as you can see, like I've doubled them up. And these are really good to gift to a friend as well as an embellishment base. Then I want to also share with you other basic dies that I have used. I have used the scallop die and also a smaller circle to layer on top like this. So I have die cut many of those, and so this is the circle you get. And I have used the foam tape between it and then just made embellishment bases like this using Buenos Dias papers as well, mainly. I did use this black and white gingham type paper that I had that was a bit of a scrap, but look, you get so many embellishments, and the hard work has been done. So if you want to give this to your friend, all they have to do is layer things on top using puffy stickers, eyelash trims, or like little tiny flowers and word sentiments and things. So these are really wonderful gifts to send. So I've done those. So those are my basic dies that I have used to do that. I also want to share that I have been using this one. Now, this is a scissors that's actually from American Crafts. It's one of those pinking shears. I think that's what you call it. I am not sure. But it's like great for making paper tassels. So when you use the scissors, you get this shape here. So I had a strip of paper, and all I did was use the scissors and just go chop, chop, chop all along. And what I did was I added another thin strip of paper at the top, and I just stitched it to create this base. So I can use this for layering on the bag toppers, or for making different kinds of embellishments, or I could use this as part of a journal page on the side. So I have done many of them, as you can see, using the Buenos Dias papers. I want to share with you quickly. This is a longer strip one. So you can have the strips in many different widths as you want. You can have it tall as you want. You can have it short as you want. So this one's a bit longer than this one here. I really, really love these so very much. And I just want to quickly share with you all of the ones that I have made. And adding double stitch like this also creates a really interesting look. Today is so hot, you guys, I'm telling you. Now, this was my original idea, and then I came up with another thing. So I had so many of these, now I don't know the exact word, one of these type of ribbon end caps. I think that's what you might be calling them. Now, I got sent some of these in some mails, and I had few of those to try out. And originally, I was going to use my scrap bits of ribbons and trims and laces to make a dangle with these end bead cap things. But because I was doing this project using my special scissors, I wanted to create a paper tassel dangle. So a paper tassel charm. So I can actually dangle this when I'm making my beaded dangle project. Or, I can just add one of these to the end of something different project like mini album, or I can just gift these to a friend so they can decide what to do with it. So I've got the wider ones like this made. I have this one here. So I've combined several of the Buenos Dias papers to make this, and I've slightly tilted them. Instead of layering them all on top of each other, I've slightly tilted to the left and the right to create this shape. And so here are some more that I've done. As you can see, when I'm into something, I have to do a lot of it. So there's them. And then I ran out of these gold end cap things, right? And I was devastated because I didn't have many in my stash. I was devastated that I ran out of it. So I had to come up with a new idea. So I used up all of these different size ones that I had. Then I couldn't stop there. Of course, I had breaks in between, you guys. Like, I did this during the whole entire weekend. I didn't do this in 1 hour or something. I spread it apart during my day. So I was devastated that I ran out of those caps. So I decided, you know what? I don't need those caps anymore. I am going to make smaller ones like this by layering several of them, so that you get thicker embellishment base. So I have done this. See how I've layered 2 different types of paper and then added a border strip at the top. I'm telling you guys, this is part of the border strip that a lot of people do chuck out. I do not chuck out my border strips. I use them for many projects. And I double stitched it like this, and it's just so pretty. So let me go ahead and share with you all of the ones that I have made. I love that cereal paper so much. So there's those. And I honestly think that this is a really great gift as well. For friends that love making embellishments, I think this is really a great gift. Because imagine, you yourself trying to make lots of these. Well, I enjoyed making it, but some people might not like it, might not enjoy making it, but would love to have some of these. So I made heaps. I made some bigger ones as well for different purposes. I made medium-sized ones. Some of them are more straight rectangle shaped. Some of them are more fanned out. And I really like how they look, you guys. And you can do this with any paper collection that you have scrap papers of, okay? And all you need is one of these scissors. I really love the scissors so very much. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope you got some embellishment base ideas or happy mail ideas from this, and hope you have fun creating some. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Bye.